Introducing Embroidelee, where ruler work meets embroidery. Our lookbook is an inspiration guide showing you all of the embroidery designs that we have created that are inspired by WESTALEE design quilting templates. That's right, all of these designs can be created with rulers as well. If you are a ruler quilter at heart, then you'll be inspired by all the possibilities that you can create with the template sets highlighted in each lookbook. If you're new to ruler work, but you still kind of love embroidery, then you're going to get excited about all the possibilities of combining WESTALEE design quilting rulers with your favorite embroidery designs. You will find how easy it is to finish your embroidery blocks with rulers. If you're a die-hard embroiderer, then we're excited to introduce to you a collection that is designed to finish your quilting projects and much more. But wait, that's not all. If you're a machine long armor, then you'll find that these designs are programmed for your machines. Each lookbook contains collections inspired by a single template set. We're getting started with our starter sampler set, which is our most popular template set we have. And it's inspired by the amazing Quilt As You Go class series that Leonie West created to teach people how to ruler quilt. Each collection is sorted by block designs, border designs, and fill designs. The designs in this collection include fill designs that are inspired by our template technique in ruler work, which is reverse applique with templates. The single stitch designs have minimal thread breaks, which are ideal for finishing your projects. We also include a bean stitch design, which goes over the design multiple times to ensure a secure design so you can do your reverse applique cutaway after you embroider. Designs are noted with the true size with a goal of understanding that all these designs are inspired by WESTALEE design rulers, highlighting the collections that can be replicated with rulers with no size adjustment. All of our designs were created to fit in a maximum of an 8-inch hoop. Consider the smaller corner motifs to finish around your embroidery designs, or the fill designs to embellish your clothes, bags, and more. And all of these block designs are ideal to quickly finish a project with our popular designs for quilting. We're excited to have you experience Embroidelee, where ruler work meets embroidery. Hi everyone, it's Stacy with Sew Steady, and I'm so excited to be able to be here today. We've got Deb Donovan here. She is one of our amazing educators here at Sew Steady and one of our newest. But she comes to you with lots and lots of amazing experience in the sewing and quilting and especially the embroidery world. And we are excited that she has helped us bring this amazing opportunity to all of you. So what is Embroidelee? You know, we've been talking about how this is where ruler work meets embroidery. And what do we mean by that? Well, let's talk a little bit about where all of our designs came from. They're all coming from these amazing ruler work designs that we have been making for the last 10 years. And boy, do we have a gold mine of designs for you guys. So I'm super excited because not only have we had this opportunity to bring these amazing designs to you, but we have so much more to bring you over the next couple of years for amazing embroidery designs, and then how we are going to be able to show you how easy it can be to finish your projects with both rulers and embroidery together if you like, or just with these amazing embroidery designs if that's where your cup of tea floats. So Deb, tell us a little bit about kind of how your role in this and how you've come in, and maybe some of the projects that we're going to be sharing with them through the club, as well as what we're going to be sharing with them today.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Thank you, Stacy. I have been in the sewing business for over 10 years, which is kind of odd for me to say. And I have taught quilting, I have taught embroidery, I've even taught WESTALEE ruler work for a while there. So when Stacy called me about collaborating with them on the WESTALEE designs and turning those into embroidery, I could see in my head how exciting an opportunity this could be. Ruler work is not for everybody. Sometimes it takes some practice to get to. Sometimes some designs are more complicated than you want to tackle. So being able to embroider some of those pieces in place and then complement them with ruler work or just be done entirely is a whole nother option that can be done with all the same designs from sampler set 1 that you already have the templates for at home. And then beyond that, embroidery is more sizable than the ruler work is. If I have a block that is a 10.5-inch block, I only have a 10-inch hoop, I can make everything fit on my embroidery machine, whereas I would have to do a lot more work to get it to fit on my sewing machine with my templates. So there's just so many different things that we could do. And I have had the funnest summer coming up with ideas and projects for how to incorporate the Embroidery into regular embroidery, into quilting and the hoop, other kinds of projects, and just put together what I hope is a really good class series for you guys to learn how to do to be comfortable with and doing embroidery in addition to the ruler work.
Well, thank you so much. And boy, have you ever. We had the opportunity to introduce this at Houston Quilt Market and Festival this year. And Deb has put together so many amazing projects. It's actually hard to show them all. But today you're going to get to see all of those awesome projects. We're going to be sharing with you in detail both of the embroidery collections that we're introducing. We're going to talk a little bit about the future collections that we've got going. But the best part is we have got some amazing deals for you, and we're going to be giving a couple of collections away today, guys. So we are super excited. What you're going to need to do to be able to win the collections today is you just have to tell us what are you most excited about this embroidery collection. Are you most excited to see how you can use it with rulers and how easy it can be to combine it? Are you most excited about one of the collections over another? We just want to know what you think about, what's getting you most jazzed about this new opportunity. So what we're going to be doing is Deb has actually put together a really fun, simple project using our Starry Nights embroidery collection. And so she's going to actually show you how to put that together. And then we've got Melissa, who's one of our owners here at Sew Steady, and she's kind of always working in the background creating gorgeous projects. In fact, we'll show you one of her gorgeous projects here in a moment. But she has also put together a fun little project for you, and that project actually combines ruler work and embroidery. So we're going to be able to share with you a couple of different projects live today. And then, like I said, throughout the day, we just need you to tell us what's getting you most excited about this opportunity with the embroidery, and which designs you're most excited about, and so on. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First, I thought maybe we should just show them what we're talking about when we talk about collections.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and post a link. This is a link to our Embroidelee category. And today, this Embroidelee category, it's not too big. We've got essentially three options for you when it comes to purchasing Embroidelee here at Sew Steady. So we've got our Starry Nights embroidery collection. That Starry Nights embroidery collection has come to you from the spawn of the Starry Nights club, which we did last year. We included a lot of this embroidery collection in the club last year. And then this year, we're going to be taking a lot of this embroidery design. So if you're already a club member, you're going to be able to take advantage of a lot of the education that we created from this, now that we're creating in addition to 4 embroidery projects with those designs. But if you're not already a club member, then we have got amazing deals for you because we are giving you our Black Friday pricing for these. So, but what's most important here is that, yes, we have 3 options. The first option is Starry Nights. That is on sale at 50% off for Black Friday. And so that cost to you is going to be the $149.50. This is our sampler set designs. This is on sale from regularly $149. It's down to $74.50. The total value of this collection, though, is $350 because you're getting 263 designs in this collection, and that's the sampler set collection. But in the Starry Nights collection, the value is even more. I mean, we're looking at actually, I believe it's 650 designs in the Starry Nights collection. 50 of those designs are actually a font collection, and we're going to be sharing that today with you. That's going to be part of our live today because because that is something that Deb has created a class on using the Starry Nights font collection. And then finally, we've got our Embroidelee Starter Sampler Mini Embroidery Collection. And that is just a $10 collection. You get 6 embroidery motif designs with that. And so, you know, we got something for everyone. But this one is not on super sale, and the other 2 are. And so we're super excited to share with you what these collections include and what they're all about and how you can, what you can really start doing with them. So one thing that's really important to know is a little bit about our club. So our Embroidery Club locations are going to be where you're going to be able to go and you're going to be able to purchase your collections from. We'll show you what that purchase is going to look like. Like, what do you get when you buy this? Are these digital download designs? Are these on a USB? You know, so we're going to show you what that looks like today. And then all of these club locations are going to be where you're going to be able to get monthly education. So we have a couple that are online so far. We anticipate there's going to be some more added. And then our goal is to have a club location at a minimum in one in every state. So, and then in addition to that, we're going to be able to show you that this is where you're going to get your exclusive club education from. So we've got one class a month that's going to be coming, that's going to be tied to your Embroidelee collection. So 3 of those classes are tied to the starter sampler collection, and 3 of them are tied to our Starry Nights collection. And Deb is creating all of this education for you. So there's going to be education going through June, and we anticipate through the rest of the year as we introduce the new collections, because that's not all, guys. That's the beauty of all of this. We are going to continue to release new collections. So our sampler set collection is exactly what it sounds like. It is coming from you based on the Sew Steady sampler template set, and it's inspired by our Quilt As You Go class series. So if you remember, the Sew Steady Quilt As You Go class series is basically our class series of How to Get Started with Rulers by Leonie West. And that is 25 block designs that teach you how to create this gorgeous quilt. So what we've done is we've taken all 25 of those block designs and we've broken that up into 263 embroidery designs. So you're getting corner motifs, you're getting these gorgeous kind of mandala type designs that can be used for all over fill. You're getting what I would consider fun little border designs. So you're just getting a huge variety. In all, with the sampler set of designs, you're getting 62 fill designs. You're getting 48 quilt block designs. And when we talk about block designs, you need to know that our goal here at Sew Steady and WESTALEE is to help you finish your quilts. So when we talk about it being a block design, we're talking about it being a minimal thread break, single stitch block design to help you finish your quilts. But what's really cool about that is that we've taken all of those block designs and we've turned those into bean stitch designs, which allows you to have that design pop more because it's going around the design 3 times. And if you wanted to do the cutaway, which you're seeing on the front cover of our starter set Embroidelee, where you do the cutaway, then it's helping you secure that design more. So all of these collections, we're including all of those block designs we're doing in a bean stitch design as well, so you can do that cutaway and really have those designs pop. So earlier I shared with you that Melissa is going to be doing a project for you today. Well, this is one of Melissa's gorgeous projects right here on the cover. She created this gorgeous table runner using our starter set of templates, and she did, this is all embroidery, guys, and she did some of that reverse applique. We call it temply when we're doing ruler work, but she did all that gorgeous reverse applique with this project. So that's just one of the amazing projects in our lookbook. Deb has quite a few in our lookbook too. We're going to be going through all of this today, but how do you join the club? Someone just said, tell us how to join, Stacy. So how do you join the club? Well, guys, all you need to do is you just need to purchase one of these amazing embroidery packages. So in order to join the club, we're just going to ask you to purchase one of the amazing embroidery packages. We definitely encourage you to go to one of your local resellers that we have on in our embroidery club to purchase that from, because that's going to be a great opportunity to be able to be part of that education. And then we're going to continue to host this education through all of those embroidery club locations. So you can go ahead and purchase that. And then if we don't see a club near you, then we will direct you to a club as you get, we continue to load more club locations over the next couple of months. So don't worry, no matter what, you will get your club location so you can go in and get your free monthly downloads too. So we didn't share with them, Deb, that every month they're going to have a free monthly download. So that's going to look like a free embroidery design every single month, which I'm really excited about too, because I think that that's just a fun opportunity to go in, try out a new design. I'm really hoping that our free downloads are going to be maybe part of like a future collection. So every
I
month,
hadn't heard that
yeah,
yet.
they're going to be able to get like something that's coming soon. So you get a little bit excited about what that new collection is going to be all about. So that's my plan for all of you. But this is going to be a great opportunity to do both. Okay, so at this point, what I think I'd like to do, Deb, is I think I'd like to go ahead and show them the lookbook for
Hmm.
each of them and just kind of, but you have all of this live design, you've got a ton of projects right there. So I think as we start looking at the projects, I'm going to ask you if you can to show off that project like live on the screen so they can see it a little bit bigger and better. Does that sound good?
It does. So I'm
Okay.
not sure what order the lookbook is versus my pile. So, but I've got them all here.
Oh, this is a great question. So what long arm formats do we have? So Deb, do we know what long arm formats we have at this point? Because I know you were helping us in converting a lot of these to the long arm versions. Do we
All
have a
the
list of those?
standard, sorry, the standard long on formats are there. We've got HQF and HQV for the handy quilter owners, the people that use the Pro Stitcher. QLI, we've got I think it's QCM, whatever it is, the Qmatic takes. Statler Stitcher, Quilt Easy, all of your standard ones are there. If you
Okay.
do have one that we don't have, we can convert it into that format for you and just send you what you're looking for.
Okay, perfect. All right, I just posted a link to the club locations because someone asked where those are at this point. So just remember, we are going to continue to load club locations. We're just at the beginning of this, guys. And I will tell you, we have a lot of resellers that are getting super excited about this opportunity. So just know that if you decide to purchase now to take advantage of the Black Friday, we will absolutely connect you with your club location near you and help them in getting you set up for the future Embroidelee classes and opportunities that we have. So don't worry about it if they're not quite available yet. You will absolutely have a club location near you. That's my personal goal, and I'm incentivizing our staff to get out there and help our stores know about this opportunity because this is a great one, and we just can't wait to be able to share with you all this awesome education. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to share with you our first collection, which is this is again our starter set collection. So this is our starter sampler set collection, and this was inspired by the Quilt as You Go class series by Leonie West. So this is the Sew Steady sampler set collection. It's called our starter sampler embroidery series. So what's going to come with your with any purchase that you make is you're going to get a physical product in the mail. That product is going to include our full lookbook. So the Embroidery Starter Sampler Lookbook is approximately 20 pages long, and it includes a USB stick. So you're getting all of your designs on a USB stick. That USB stick is going to include all of the extensions for domestic machines. So you get the DST, the EXP, the JEF, the PES, the VIP, the VP3, and the XXX. Now, if you're a long arm formatter, then we're going to send you a whole separate USB for just your long arm formats because we know that that can mess up your machine. So this is exactly what you're going to get in the mail. And then from there, you're just going to be wowed by the amazing projects and ideas that you're getting from our lookbook. So, Deb, I think the home pillow is the first pillow that we're showing off here, but this is using the embroidery collection or the font collection that's built into your actual machine. This wasn't the Starry Nights font collection. Do you have that pillow nearby?
I do, and it's actually slightly out of reach. So just one second.
Okay. And then we have this awesome personalized tote bag. Okay, so I'm going to have Deb show off this pillow right here.
So here is the pillow right here. The Embroidelee is the circular design around the outside of it, which I thought was just perfect for filling with something else. So home was what I did on this pillow, but you could you could fill that with just about anything you wanted, from a pretty little flower to more letters or whatever your, stitch out of your cat. This is what we did with ours. It's super simple to do. It's just positioning the embroideries 4 times and putting the letters in the middle of it.
I love it. And so the embroidery design is really the circular design. That's part of the sampler set, correct?
Correct.
And then you used your letters. Did you say you did the letters first and then you went back around and did the embroidery, or vice versa?
I did them at the same time. So based on the hoop size, I did 1 circle and 1 letter together in 1 hooping, and then I would rehoop and do the next one. And this is just a font that's built into my embroidery machine. You might not have exactly the same one, but I'm sure there's one that's close.
I love it. Now, is this one of the classes that you're going to be teaching?
This one is not part of the standard, the classes that they're getting for free with it. We haven't put together a class or a video on this one yet.
Okay. Okay. So just know, if you guys want us, like as we're showing you the inspiration today, if there's certain projects that you're like, we want you to teach this, let us know, right, Deb? We want to know what they want to see. So tell us which of these projects you're dying to see. We already have a class plan, but we are happy to go ahead and, we're happy to go ahead and help you with getting you the education that you're most excited about. So I'm just going to remind you that today we are going to be giving away both of our Embroidelee collections. So in order to win, you have to tell us what you're most excited about. Which embroidery collection you're most excited about, which class, if you're most excited about the club education, what it is that you're most excited about. So I'm just going to have that scrolling at the bottom to remind you to make sure to share that with everyone. And we'll go ahead and talk about our next project. So the next one was a personalized tote bag. Now, this is just kind of a fun thing you can do with really any embroidery design, right? You can take that design and you can just kind of personalize an empty or blank tote bag. So this was just a fun little tote bag project that you did. How long did this take you?
Oh, this is one of the template style fill designs. So it probably took about 15 minutes for it to stitch out. Not much more than that.
And this is a design that's built into our sampler set. So it is a full fill design that's built into the sampler set collection. Okay, so the next one is going to be the Bright Table Runner, and we don't actually have that one back yet because that was at the show and we're still unpacking our show crate. So this is a gorgeous table runner project. I showed you it's actually the cover of our Embroidelee collection for the sampler set. And so if this is the one that you want to see a class on, let us know. Okay, so the next one is the gorgeous purse. So this is a purse that Deb made with all of the motifs, right, Deb?
Yes, I did. And I absolutely love that purse, but I don't have it right here. I don't know why.
The purse is missing in action, guys.
It made a trip to Houston, and so it had an adventure, and I I think I know where it is, but it's not with me right now. So
Okay, so we're not.
I love that purse. I think it's really cute.
So
It's
you'll
just a
have,
little.
I'm really curious how you did the purse. So you obviously constructed it first, and then
Mhm.
you did all of the embroidery, but and then you assembled it, right? So you,
You know what I did to make it easier, Stacy, is these are all from the minis collection, so they're all 4-inch blocks. I stitched those out first and then cut them out so everything was perfectly centered, and then I pieced them together and finished putting the bag together.
I love it. Okay. That's really cool. So again, tell us if there's a class in here or a project in here that you cannot wait to get a class on, tell us because we are giving away each of our embroidery collections today. And that's our Starry Nights embroidery collection with 650 designs. That's our sampler set embroidery collection with 263 designs. And our cute little motif collection with 6 designs. But this project, I wish I could show it to you a little. Well, we're going to be able to dive deeper because we're going to show you the project in a bigger form as we go through this lookbook. So don't worry. We've got our custom window valance. Again, this is using the mini motifs. We have one of our amazing contributors, and I would consider her probably a top contributor for our both our Starry Nights, Starlit series, and in general is Jenny Totterdell, and she has done some of these really fun projects for us. So this is a project that Jenny created using all of our mini motifs. She just did a fun little pillow patchwork project with that.
I love that. Oh,
This
it's so cute.
Isn't that great?
Hmm.
And then we have another fun project that was created by Donna McCauley and my mom, Mindy. Sorry, my mom. You can call her mom. Uh, and this is using our sampler set designs, and then Donna McCauley did the ruler work behind them. So we're going to show that in a bigger way. We've got the Illusions quilt designs, and I actually have those behind me, guys. So this is another project that my mom Mindy did, and she took our Starry Nights embroidery designs and she did them on her Illusions patchwork table runner. So let me show you what this looks like. This is the Illusions table runner, which is one of the patchwork projects that we have on our WESTALEE Design patchwork line. Isn't this gorgeous, guys? And then she took and did embroidery, which is kind of hard to see on the front, but she went ahead and quilted it with our embroidery designs. So she quilted it both with the Starry Nights embroidery designs, and she quilted it with the sampler set embroidery designs. And these are all designs. So this is a fill design that's part of our Starry Night series. And then these are some fun border designs that are part of it, and just some fun little, kind of block designs that are part of it. But one thing I didn't mention is that all of these designs are able to fit in a 4-inch hoop. So that means that if the design was originally created for 6 or for 8 inches, we sized it down to work in a 4-inch hoop. So every single one of these designs was sized down to fit in a 4-inch hoop. So that means that when you're talking about the number of designs that you're going to get a number of these designs that are going to fit. All of them are going to fit in the 4-inch. A good majority are going to fit in the 6, and then of course in the 8 as well. So there are multiple sizes that we're giving you for each of the designs as well. Okay, so then this is our sampler set version of this. So this again is the Illusions patchwork. This is the Illusions designs, and then she took a few of the designs that are part of the sampler set collection, and she went ahead and embroidered those to finish this project. So these are just showing some of the different designs that are part of that. This is a really fun little border design. This has always been one of my favorite designs in our kind of starter set Quilt as You Go class series. This is a design that came inspired by the Quilt as You Go class series that's using the Circles on Quilts simple circle, and then we did some fill and kind of showed how you could create the fill design using the reverse applique ideas there. So Again, those are our Illusions Table Runner, using both the Starry Nights embroidery designs to finish it, as well as the sampler set designs to finish it. So there's no registration page for this. In order to join the club, you just need to buy one of these collections. And then once you're in the club, we're going to share with you the opportunity to be able to join the club in a location near you. So I just saw some comments about how to get it. So because we're launching this at Black Friday, you're going to be able to jump in right now at Black Friday prices. So normally, this club would be you'd be able to purchase the sampler set version for 149. That's the retail. We have that on sale right now at 74.50, 50% off. So, um, oh, and then I didn't want to not show you this last one here. This last project here is actually just a sampler quilt that my mom Mindy made using the collection one in our sampler set. So now I'm going to show you all of these designs, guys. So we're just going to go through this whole collection together, and I'm going to show you all of these designs that are part of it. And I'm going to kind of make this page as big as I can so you can really see these with me. Here we go. All right, so like I said, all of these designs are inspired by the Quilt As You Go class series. So what we've done here is we've given you a color coding on what that looks like. So collection one is basically showing that we're taking designs from our four kind of, I would say our four corners of the Quilt As You Go class series. And so now I'm going to show you what that looks like. Collection two is based on kind of more of the center of the series, and then collection three is based on corner motifs and smaller designs that we've created from that as well. But if you think about that, you think about all of the designs that we've created just from one project, and you know how many projects and designs that we have in the WESTALEE design line, then you know that we are sitting on a gold mine of designs that we can't wait to share with all of you. So through our Embroidelee, where ruler work meets embroidery, you are going to have so many options for being able to finish your quilts, whether it's with rulers and embroidery, or just rulers or embroidery and rulers together. So that's really what we're most excited about, is just sharing with you all of the possibilities and how easy you can make that happen. So we do have a little place where once you purchase this, there's a place to scan and basically register your collection. And once you register your collection, that's where if you're having any problems with your USB stick, you can go on and you can download the designs right off of our university page. You'll be able to get updates in there. You can ask questions. So that's where you're going to register your collection. So just know that that's on the inside of the embroidery lookbook. That's how you're going to get registered and be able to be part of that community within our university as well. Okay, so collection one, again, we're really focused on in collection one, kind of taking those, what I would consider our flower designs. It's our Spinifex number 4, which is just kind of like a simple little daisy type of flower, and then our Circles on Quilt spinning wheel number 36. So a lot of collection one is really focused on those flower type designs. So these are all of the fill designs that we pulled from that. So again, these fill designs are really, really focused on showing off all the things you can do with fill designs and Embroidelee. So you've got them all right here. With that, what we've done is we've identified these designs in 3 specific ways. We've identified that which of these designs can be that include a bean stitch, which I will tell you we didn't do bean stitch on any of these fill designs, so you're not going to see that on this. We identified if they're true to size. So when we wanted to tell you if they're true to size, we want to tell you that because we want you to know that you can actually take these designs that we've created as embroidery designs, and you can use this as an inspiration with your template set. So all of you out there that already have a sampler set, This is an inspiration guide to you on designs that you can create with your sampler set. So the designs that are true to size, we have a little squiggle. So this is block A, the SpinFX 4. This is a true to size design. It's 3.5 by 3.5 in size. And then we have the little circle that indicates if it's edge to edge options. So this one also has an edge to edge option. Block A has an edge to edge. Block, this one right here that I'm circling is an edge to edge. It's got a little circle dot right there indicating edge to edge possibilities. We do have a couple more that are true to size. This corner motif, another one that's kind of a circular. This fun one. This could be a really cool border. This half flower, if you will. Again, another corner motif, and then this border right here is a fun one that is also an edge to edge option. That means that you can easily start and stop to connect these to be able to create an edge to edge design. So we've identified all of these as whether it's true to size, so you can do it with rulers, if it's edge to edge, or if it's a bean stitch design. Okay, so now this is where we're getting into what we would call the block designs. So all of these designs you may have seen above, but these are not cutaway. So these are not fill designs. We didn't add in all the fill on these. So these are going to be awesome for finishing your quilts, for finishing your projects. And all of these are single stitch designs, but they're also available in bean stitch. So, and so that's where we're going through over that design 3 times in a row. So again, same sort of thing. We've identified if it's true to size. We've identified if it is if it's going to be a edge to edge design, and then we've also identified if it's true to size. So I have to look at my little bean stitch, true to size or edge to edge. So some of these designs you're seeing all 3. What you're going to see on here is that how many sizes we have available in all of these as well. So just know we've got a Florida shop that we're talking to right now, guys, and there should be more coming. Our goal is that we have a shop within a 50-mile radius. So at least one shop within a 50-mile radius of each other available to you. Our goal is to kind of keep it limited to one shop in each area. So we'll have some soon. I just noticed a little Florida talk in there, guys. So we'll take care of you. So quilting block designs, we've got those right there. Again, same sort of thing. You're just seeing a lot of border options. Some of these border options, hey, that's that one that we saw earlier, Deb. This is the design that you used for the home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So on the home one, did you end up using the 6x6 design for that, or did you use one of the other design sizes?
I'm pretty sure I used the 6x6 on that one.
Okay. And then, of course, we have some of these others. So think about these designs where you've got kind of like this empty space in the middle. Think about these designs as taking maybe a really fun embroidery design that's built into your machine, or a picture, or something that, you wanted to create. Maybe it's words, and then filling in around it, kind of like Deb did with the home lettering. You could easily put maybe even a embroidered phrase in this. This is a 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. So this is an 8-inch frame, if you will. So you could easily fill in this with some fun font, or something else that you might want to add to it. Let's see here. We've got another fun frame. These are, again, edge to edge options. All the circular are the edge to edge options. So you see a bunch of those. We see true to size across all of these. And so what you're getting is everything you see here, all of the sizes you see here. So many of these designs were coming in all 3 sizes. So you've got tons of possibilities with them. And then some of these are just those corner motifs where they're just going to come in that smaller size, like the 3 3/4 size, or the 3-inch size right there. So just so many possibilities. Here's that home project that Deb did earlier that she shared with you. So the other thing that's fun to note is that because this is where ruler work meets embroidery, and we really want you to see this and see this as an opportunity, as a inspiration guide for ruler work as well. We are telling you what templates we used in each of these designs. So not only are we sharing with you like the possibility of obviously this awesome embroidery project, but it says WESTALEE design 4-inch arc. And so we actually give you the details on that template itself and how you could purchase that if that's something that you'd like. But that is part of our sampler set. And so you have the opportunity to take that and be able to recreate this with that 4-inch arc template. This again is using all the designs in our sampler set. This is collection 1 of the embroidery, but all of these designs were created by Mindy Tippett, and she's taken collection 1 and just kind of created a little sampler quilt with it. Quilt as you go sampler quilt right there. So here's collection 2. So we told you collection 1, we really focused on just that, kind of the flower design. So collection 2, we actually are diving into the clamshell, the circle, the spiral. So you're going to see a lot of fun designs that are really tied into that within this collection. So this is collection 2. And again, when you buy the starter set collection series, you're getting all 3 collections in it. So collection 1, collection 2, and of course the motifs in collection 3. So this is our fill designs that are tied into collection 2. So you're going to see a lot of that circles and the clamshells, the spiral. That's what you're seeing in all of these. And again, we've got the true to size, the edge to edge, and the bean stitch. And again, tell us, like, is there a design that you're just wowed by? We love, love, love hearing which designs you're most excited about. Here's the block designs that we're pulling out of that. So these are our block designs that we've got. We've got our feathered clamshell block design, all of that you get the true to size. This is an awesome edge to edge option too, which I could see a whole quilt be quilted with that. We've got our arced diamond, and Deb, I think you do a project. This is one of our project designs that you do coming up in our club series here. We've got this kind of fun block project where you're framing out the spiral. We've got this reverse circle option, some linear designs, which I think are kind of fun. Our star design, which I'm always really attracted to. And then, of course, just a whole bunch more. This is actually one of my favorite border designs. The spiral border design, I think, is just so neat looking. So okay, so we'll just keep kind of scrolling through. This is that personalized tote bag that Deb created using collection 2 block D. We share with you there that that's using the spiral template to create that design. So that's something that you can get and get inspired to create with your rulers. And then if you're doing this with rulers, then just consider this. This could be reverse applique, right? This could be template. If you're doing it with rulers, you're not doing that full fill with all the thread, but you could do that with template really, really easily. So this is where we share with you what template you could do that with. And then collection 3 is those motifs. So we're giving you 6 motifs in our motif $10 motif collection. So if you wanted to buy that, you could. But in our collection 3, we actually give you 12 motif designs. So these are our 12 motif designs. These are all under 4 inches in size. So this is great fill, guys. Think about the fill possibilities with this. Think about the opportunity for even just kind of like embellishing like shirts and little things. All of these are really fun fill motif designs. So that is, and then this bright table runner was inspired by those fill motif designs. So she took, this is inspired again by blocks A, D, and F. And so when we talk about blocks A, D, and F, we're talking about the blocks that are part of our Quilt As You Go class series. These are all the designs that Leonie West created in the Quilt As You Go class series. And we're tying it all back there because many of you have done that class and you did it with rulers. And now we're taking all of those designs and we're turning them into embroidery designs that you can do so much more with. So that is our amazing lookbook. I'm just going to continue to scroll down and show you some of this inspiration. We've got our 12-inch arc that's kind of inspired in a lot of these designs. Of course, these are those mini motif designs that Deb shared with us how she created this project earlier, but now you can see it a little bit bigger, which is kind of fun. And then we've got, a couple of the tools. So if you wanted to recreate this, here's a couple of the templates that were used in this. but it's not sharing with you all of them. We've also got the Spinifex 4 that's used in that as well. And then we've got our custom valance. So if you just took a plain old valance off of Amazon like we did, and you turned it into a fun, colorful valance that you could hang on your, anywhere in your home, you could use our fun little mini motif designs to embellish that. So this is our custom valance. You can embellish. This is, again, Jenny Tatterdale. She did this really fun little project with the mini motifs, just doing a fun quilt as you go patchwork pillow. Love that, Jenny. Thank you. I see you here. And you've created so many awesome projects. So I appreciate you sharing those with us. This is that project we told you about earlier. This is the project by Donna McCauley and Mindy. And what they did is Mindy did all of the embroidery. So every block in here, so the center basically is the embroidery. And so you can see that these are all inspired by our collection 2 designs. And so we have a couple of fill designs represented, and then we have some of the stars. And of course, this is just that fun cross hatching in a hexagon shape. And then the center block. And then Donna McCauley just went through and she just did straight line ruler quilting to enhance it all. So this is that straight line ruler quilting. And this is like the epitome of how you can meet ruler work and embroidery and really have them marry together quite nicely. But this is the project that they put together. So again, we'd love to hear from you, like which projects are you most excited to maybe recreate with this? We've already got a plan for education, but it doesn't mean we can't create more fun education for you guys. And just stay tuned today because this is, a fun live event. We love to share education with you during these. We've got a couple additional opportunities for you to join in this education. So Deb's going to be sharing a fun project with us shortly using coasters with the Starry Night series. And then we've got Melissa sharing with us a fun little fall project she created as well. So this is that project I shared with you earlier. This is our half hexagon illusions pattern that we've turned into a table runner, and we use both the sampler set collection to quilt it as well as the Starry Nights collection. So again, this is our starter set. This is our sampler starter set. What's to come? So we've got our starter sampler set now. We've got our Starry Nights collection. So what's coming next? Our goal is to have feathers to you before the end of our classes in June, maybe even sooner, where our goal is to have feathers. We have a plan for having a circle collection coming soon and more. So just know there's so many more options for you. And then again, so this whole collection series is what you're going to be purchasing. It's on sale for $74.50 right now, regularly $149. This is on sale. You can purchase that from any of your club locations. You can give them a call. You can go in and purchase them from any club locations. And you have the opportunity, if you don't see a club near you right now, you can purchase that right now using the link we provided, and then we will connect you with the club location as soon as those clubs are coming in. Because we have lots of stores that haven't had the chance to sign up quite yet, but are definitely getting excited about the opportunity. So we've got in collection 1 that's highlighting kind of the flower type designs, 85 total designs, 35 fill, and so on. So we really try to give you a rundown of exactly what you're going to be getting in each of them. But just know that, there's obviously lots of size options for you, as well as versions. So the bean stitch versus the single stitch and so on. So what got you most excited about the sampler set collection, guys? Who is loving the sampler set collection? I saw someone kind of excited about the opportunity for the Illusions project. What else what other projects were you most excited about? Yes, you can go ahead right now. You can go ahead and order directly from us. We've got that option available. And then, like I said, as we get closer to the opportunity for you to have more club locations near you, you'll be able to kind of jump into that club location and be able to really launch with them and with the classes that we're going to be offering through your club dealers. So don't forget to definitely jump in on that as well. And so Deb, did you have a favorite?
My favorite project is actually one that didn't make the lookbook.
Which
It's
one?
the placemat.
Well, share with us the placemat. I want to see your placemat project.
You've seen it.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
the blue and gold one.
Yes, I love that project. And I think it's because it didn't come in soon enough. So this is one of the classes, guys. So I'm going to have Deb show this a little bit bigger. Okay, so tell us what you're going to be teaching in this class.
This class is the reverse applique. The template over on the side is actually the embroidery design with the navy on top and the yellow behind it. So I stitched that out and went behind and cut it out afterwards. In the yellow part of the placemat, I did template ruler work, pretty much just straight lines in that same Spinifex ruler that was used to make the embroidery designs. But if you're not up to speed with making those flowers yet, then you can do anything you would like over there. I love the coloring and the graphic and the way that the yellow is both on both sides of the placemat.
I love it too. No, that actually is one of my favorite projects. So when are we doing that project, Deb? Let's take a look because we actually have shared with everyone when those club classes are going to be. So I think the club class for that is actually in February.
That one's
I think
February.
we've got that's coming up in February. So the blue and gold placemat project is coming up in February. We've got a tote bag in March. We've got the Princess Sophie project coming up in April, and so much more, guys. So many more fun projects coming up. Okay, so Deb, show us some other inspiration that didn't make the lookbook, but we absolutely love. I think that you've got a jean jacket
Mm-hmm.
possibility. What else do we have over there?
I have yep, I do have a jean jacket right here. This one's from Starry Nights.
Oh, okay. So we'll be showing that off when we show you guys the Starry Nights series. So we won't
Mm-hmm.
jump the gun. I won't jump the gun on all of your other inspiration, okay?
You know what is cool inspiration is that, oh, hold on. Like I said, I've got stuff everywhere. This is one of the regular embroidery designs. Maybe you see it better from the back. So this is one of the included embroidery designs in the Sampler Set 1 collection.
Okay.
Freshly unpacked from my suitcase, so it's a little bit wrinkly. But if you take that and add just straight line quilting to it, it turns into something completely different. It's the same embroidery design in the center, but just straight lines from the 12-inch arc tool around, adding to it to make a completely different design. So that's a perfect example of combining one with the other to make something completely new.
I love that. That is really cool looking. Yeah. And that really is sharing with you. So, some of the ideas with when you do embroidery is a lot of times you're doing embroidery and you're just doing it on a single layer of fabric. Maybe you're using some stabilizer, that sort of thing. But a lot of these designs are created so you can finish your project. So you're doing it through the multiple layers. You're doing the quilting and the hoop style quilting. But when you talk about combining ruler work and embroidery, you could do that where you do the single layer and then you layer it up and you finish that project with your rulers, and you really kind of bring them all together that way. So that's a really fun way to be able to kind of take one design and really do something new with it. So we had a couple questions come in. Someone said that their store near them didn't have the information. They are absolutely able to go ahead and help you out. And we do have, obviously, with our deals right now, we've got special pricing for everyone, including the stores. So they can get that going for you. You do not have to have a club location near you. The classes are going to be offered online. We've got a couple of online stores that are going to be hosting the classes online. So if you keep scrolling down, so these are the current stores near them. If you keep scrolling down, we've got a couple of our online stores as well already, but we do expect to have some more online options too. So those are some of the options available at this time. And like I said, we plan to have more because I just know that there's going to be lots of dealers excited to be part of this club. I think that those are the two questions that we wanted to address at this time. So don't forget to win the Embroidelee collections today. All you need to do is tell us what's getting you most excited and what classes, what designs, what's getting you jazzed to be part of the Embroidery Club, and so on. One thing I'd like to know is, how many of you are just really excited about just using this as an inspiration guide for ruler work? Because so much of this is, all of these designs are inspired by ruler designs. Yes, we've downsized them. But all of these designs are inspired by ruler designs that you are able to create with your So Steady ruler quilting. So, I think that that's one of the things that really helps make this something where they're married together quite nicely, is that you have the ability to do both. Um, so this is our Starry Night. So I'm going to introduce to y'all the Starry Night series now. And so here is our Starry Night series. This is the Embroidelee Starry Nights Ruler Work and Lookbook. And guess who made this gorgeous project, guys? This is the front cover of the WESTALEE by Me calendar for 2024. And we're going to have some winners of that today too, because why wouldn't we be giving away our calendar? I'll be sharing with you here in a little bit what that calendar is all about, but I'm going to do a giveaway for the calendar next, actually. We're going to do that really soon. So stay tuned for that. But this is by Jenny Totterdale. Jenny won the cover, so this was a viewer's choice win. And what Jenny did here is these are the embroidery designs to the Starry Night series. So the Starry Nights Club includes 16 block designs. Those 16 block designs are full block designs, and Jenny took all 16 of those block designs and repeated them. So this is a 32 patch Quilt As You Go project. She took the embroidery designs and then she did the reverse applique with them. So then she cut them away. So absolutely stunning choice of fabric, Jenny. I think that that was a huge part of why this is so beautiful. But of course, these are amazing designs that are all part of that Starry Nights collection. And this is what everyone did with rulers, but then we gave you all of these designs for embroidery as well. So this was Jenny Totterdale's embroidery project, and this is the cover of our Starry Nights series. So same thing with this one. It's going to come with this one is a little bit bigger lookbook. This has got like 28 pages. And then with that, you're also getting all eight versions. So you can use this if you have a brother and you have a Janome, you can use this on both of your machines. We're giving you all the versions for your domestic machines with this lookbook. And then, and you're getting the USB with it, and then we're giving you access to register your collection. When you get that lookbook, you'll register your collection in there as well. So that's where you'll go in and register on our university, so you can get any updates. You can download the designs from there as well if you're having any problems with the USB and so on. When you order, you will have to let us know that you have the long arms, and then we'll send you the long arm USB. So that's something that right now you'll put in notes, but we'll have an option on our drop down soon that will be for long arm formats. That was a good question. Thank you for asking that. Okay, so here are our inspirations for this. I'm so excited to share all of these inspirations. I know, Deb, we had to jump the gun a little bit, but we're going to have you show off those again as we're sharing. But this is Sophie's Princess Sophie's room. So tell us a little bit about the inspiration on Princess Sophie's room.
Really, Starry Nights comes with this amazing font. So I really just started playing with the font one day. Oh, I can't figure out my angle. I started playing with the font one day to try and figure out where it would be great and fun to use it. So Princess Sophie actually has one of the corner designs, a 4-inch corner design repeated all in the background. And then we just put the text right on top of it. So it's making the Starry Nights into background quilting for texture, and then putting the text on top of it. And just for a little extra something, I did go in there and use the Starry Night templates to make some metallic quilted stars.
I love it. That's so fun. Yeah. So then did you end up using is this a full embroidery project then? No ruler work?
The ruler work is in metallic stars.
Oh, it's in the metallic. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you. Sorry. That's gorgeous. So it's kind of hard to see the metallic stars. Did you do that on just the front of the project then?
Yes, it's not metallic on the
Okay.
back.
Okay, cool. Well, definitely a really, really fun project. So that's going to be one of the classes that Deb teaches. We see the jean jacket that Deb showed us earlier. So of
Hmm.
course that's using the border designs, one of the border designs in the Story Night series, and that looks like it's a border design on repeat. Deb, did you so you were able to do kind of more of an edge to edge repeat design on that one?
I did on the yoke of the jacket. I did position it as an edge to edge design.
Okay, I love that. And so you just kind of did one side and then connected. Did you measure that out in advance to make sure it was going to all kind of play in together nicely?
I started in the center and worked my way out.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. See, all the little tips that you get from the educators. I would have botched the jean jacket, clearly. All right, so then we have our Goodnight Pillow. This was a project that Pam Varner created actually before we launched the collection on its own. This was launched this summer. This is a really fun little embroidery project that included ruler work. So the embroidery is in the actual um, font collection on this one, and then the ruler work is the outside designs, and that was something that Pam Varner created. We have a Starry Nights table runner that this was created. We've got more details on the inside. The really cool little bag that Jenny Totterdale created, a machine cover by Jenny. We've got that illusions table runner. And then we've got a couple other fun projects that Jenny created just as she was doing her Starry Night. So Jenny was one of our most active starlets, and she just did all kinds of fun things with her Starry Nights collection. So super fun to be able to show all of these off and be able to share all your work, Jenny. Okay, so this is where we tell you how we came up with this whole collection. So we're just talking about this being inspired by the Starry Night series by Leonie West. These are those 16 block designs that were created using the Starry Night series. This is Leonie's original creation on the right. We then took that, we had 8 of our educators take that and use our fabric that we have here at So Steady and turn this into kind of our So Steady WESTALEE Starry Nights project. So all 8 educators, when they created it, they ruler quilted 2 blocks each. They created a bonus project with those rulers in each of them. And then we had, of course, the embroidery designs tied to all of them. So when we rolled out the Starry Nights Club, it was really heavily focused on ruler work. But obviously, you're getting all of these amazing embroidery designs at the same time. So now we're going to be going back and doing a ton of embroidery projects with those. So someone asked earlier, what if you already have the Starry Nights collection? Well, then guys, you're already halfway there. You've already got half the club that you need. If you already have the Starry Nights collection, then you're going to be able to do any of these projects in the club. And the club is just a great way to go in and get really fun education. So, like I said, if you purchase these embroidery projects or the embroidery collections now, we're going to sign you up with a store to go in and be part of the club, because this is just the beginning. Obviously, we've got so much more coming from the standpoint of embroidery designs and what we're going to be bringing to the stores and all the club locations for opportunities for projects in the future. So you'll be able to join the club at a club location near you or on one of those online locations that we shared. So as we continue on here, this is that first project we shared with you. This is that Sophie's room, and this was using the Starry Nights font collection and then some of those rulers to be able to have the, kind of quilt that project. This is that jean jacket where Deb showed off how she, connected the embroidery the embroidery vines to kind of make more of a edge to edge design there. I love how you took the corner motifs too, Deb. So you took like a full
Mhm.
block design and then you took some corner motifs and kind of added some fun. So was this all done with embroidery then on the jean jacket?
The jean jacket is entirely embroidery.
I love it. Okay, and then so as we continue through here, now we're showing you all of the embroidery designs. And so the way we broke up this one is we broke them up by blocks because again, there are 16 blocks in the Starry Night series. So every single, we have what we're considering really um, 16 collections, but we're pairing them together as we show them. So there's technically eight embroidery collections because we're doing block 1, block 2 as a single collection and so on. So as you take a look at these, you're going to see, inspirations from each of these designs coming through in that. So you're going to get fill designs, you're going to get full block designs with that, and then you're going to get border designs that come from those corner motifs. So this is our block 1, which is really full of stars, just stars galore on these designs. But that's just the beginning because we've got so many more block designs to choose from here as we scroll through. And I'm going to kind of go through this one a little bit quickly because there's obviously lots more to share with you guys today. We've got some education coming up and I want to give away a calendar. I'm going to give away a few calendars. So right now, tell us if you want to win a Sew Steady calendar. And we will make sure that we get that out to you. In fact, anyone that purchases the embroidery collection today, we're going to send out a free calendar too. So I'm going to add that in as a bonus. So anyone that purchases the embroidery collections today, you're going to get a free calendar, whether you buy it from us or from a store. We're going to do a free calendar with you with your embroidery collection. So that's going to come in the mail with your embroidery collection because we want you to know when all those classes are going to be. So anyone that purchases is going to get a free embroidery, is going to get the free calendar with your embroidery collection. This is the Starry Nights Table Runner by Deb Donovan. So Deb, is this going to be one of our classes as well?
No, this one is not part of the classes. It's a little bit more of an advanced project.
Okay. So let's show that off a little bit here.
So the center portion I quilted with the Starry Nights templates. Although I do have the embroidery designs if I wanted to do it as a multi-hooping, and I did that again with the template. On the outside edges, though, I made it larger by just taking the standard embroidery designs to give myself some extra width so that I could make a long table runner instead of just a 16-inch table topper.
Okay, great. I love it. And then, of course, you did the reverse applique and all that fun. Okay, so here's a project that is going to be in the classes. I saw this one. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the Starry Night centerpiece.
This is the Starry Night centerpiece. The center portion of it is all done in your embroidery hoop. You get multi-hooping blocks for each of the 16 blocks so that you can make a big 15-inch block. So this particular project is going to have you take one of those multi-hooping blocks and piece it together in your embroidery hoop using your grids and the tools that are on your hoops to put it all together. And then we've just got stars embroidery quilted in the corner.
Excellent. Okay, great. And so I'm so glad you pointed that out because that's something that's important to note is that we do have multiple designs throughout this whole thing that are going to give you a full 15 by 15 hoop design. So any of the 15 by 15s we have broken down to multi-hooping, depending on your machine, what your machine can do. So this is a 15 by 15 design. So if you're a lucky person that has one of those really big machines, this is a design that you're going to be able to break down pretty easily. But again, this is our collection 5 and 6. And you can see we're starting to bring in some of the star tails that are part of the series. Of course, there's more stars. There's stars for days in this series. But here are some of the fun border designs that you're going to get with it, and the corner motif designs, and of course the full block designs. And then this is a bag project that Jenny Totterdale created with the Starry Night series, and I loved how she embellished leather. Isn't that incredible? So this is using the Star Collection 7 and 8, and I thought she did an amazing job embellishing with that. Here's that full quilt. So anybody could create this. Once you get your Starry Nights collection, you could recreate this with an 8-inch hoop designs or any of the hoop sizes that you wish, because these are the full block designs using the Starry Nights collection, and it's on repeat. And then you can just pick your colors and do a cutaway with it, and voila, you've got yourself a quilt as you go Starry Nights quilt right there. Here's our 7 and 8 designs. Again, we've got block designs and fill designs built into that. We've got some fun border designs and corner motifs. Here's our our font collection, guys, and it does include both uppercase and lowercase characters. You're going to get inspired by all the fun moons and stars that are built into this. This is obviously the theme of this entire embroidery collection. So this is our font collection. This is actually created as inspiration for our Starry Night series. So love, love, love that we got our font collection in that for you. And all right, so as we continue on, this is one of my favorite block series. This is blocks 9 and 10, and you see some moons coming into this, of course, the star tail. So you really get a fun variety of designs in this. So you're getting some fill designs as well as some overall block designs. And I'd love to hear, like, which ones are your favorites? Tell us which ones are your favorite designs or projects that you're seeing so far. And then we've got our embroidery machine cover. So this is the machine cover that came in. This is again by Jenny Totterdale, and she just did kind of a quilt as you go machine cover. I mean, Jenny, you were very busy. I loved all the projects that you put together. So I love that you allowed us to share them with everyone and get them in this lookbook to inspire all that decide to jump into the Starry Nights collection. Again, this is a huge, huge opportunity to purchase this at the $149.50 right now, regularly $299. And so that is our Super Black Friday sale available at all of our club locations. And we're happy to go ahead and help you in taking advantage of that. And we're going to send out free calendars with it too. So you got to make sure you jump in on that offer to get your free WESTALEE by Me calendar for 2024. We've got the Starry Nights illusions quilt right here. If you're interested in making that illusions quilt, we've got the pattern for it, as well as the tools on the patchwork side of our WESTALEE program available to all of you. And then, of course, the embroidery designs that Mindy chose to go ahead and include in that to finish this quilt are right there. So that's a fun project. And of course, we've got blocks 13 and 14. I love this one. I feel like this is just like stars flying. Again, you can see this is the same sort of thing where we tell you if it's true to size, we tell you if it's got the edge to edge capabilities, and then of course if they're available in bean stitch designs as well. So we've got all kinds of fun options for you in the Starry Nights with that. Little bags. These are template bag holders that Jenny created for each of the designs. Got a fun T-shirt there. So we hope you are getting just so inspired to create and enjoy all of the designs in these embroidery collections. And, again, what I'm super excited about is, like we said, just what's to come, because obviously these are two amazing collections that we're launching with, but there's so much more. We have the 60 fill designs that are part of this. We have 95 quilting block designs. We have 118 quilting border designs, 67 quilting corner motifs, 55 font designs. And then all of these quilting designs are available in bean stitch. So that creates 675 designs to choose from in your Starry Nights collection. So if you did the math and you figured out that we had, like every design is maybe $1, then you're getting a screaming deal at the 149.50. So just keep that in mind as you think about what you're getting value-wise for this. And I'm sure you could talk yourselves or your Santa Claus into getting this collection for for your holiday gift. Again, highly encourage you to check out where you can get those from our current club locations. If there's no location near you right now, you can take advantage of it, and then we will go ahead and connect you with a club location as they're signing up near you. This is a club that we're super excited to share with all of you from our So Steady and WESTALEE dealers that are jumping in and being part of the Embroidery. I know that there's lots of stores that are interested and excited to jump in on that. And we'll honor all of our Black Friday deals right through those club locations as well. So, Deb, you've got some fun projects to share, but so why don't you go ahead and start talking about that? And then I'm going to do our first giveaway, which is going to be our So Steady WESTALEE by Me calendar for 2024. That'll be our first giveaway today, and then we'll be talking about what our next giveaways will be. But I'll have you take it away telling them about your project.
Okay. The project that I have today is it's a whole series of coasters. They're going to spell out Mary. This is the Starry Nights font in the capitals, and the red behind it is actually one of the 3 7/8 inch corner blocks it's from block 1 is where it's from. So I put those two together, and then it's just a simple square embroidery around the outside of it to hold the front and the back of the coaster together. It stitches out in 6 minutes, so you can make these for everybody for the holidays. And since you've got upper and lowercase alphabets, the sky's the limit with whatever message you would like to put on them. So it's a very quick 6-minute stitch out. You know what? If Stacy's going to give away some lookbooks or some calendars right now, I am going to start this up and get it stitching, and I would bet you that it will just be finishing when she's done giving away calendars. So I've already got it started. So Stacy, are you ready? Lost Stacy.
Here I am.
Okay.
I had to go find the amazing calendar. So you get started stitching, and I'm going to show off our WESTALEE by Me calendar for 2024. Yay! So this is our first item we're giving away today, but we're going to give away a few of these. And like I said, if you decide to purchase one of these amazing Embroidelee collections right now, we are going to send a calendar with it. So this amazing calendar is inspired by all of our fans. So any of our club members, any of our community that wanted to got to contribute to this calendar for 2024. And so the way that we are going to share it with all of you today is I'll get it on the screen and I'll go through it with you. And then I'll announce who our winners are. I'm going to pick 5 of you that are present right now to be able to share. Someone asked, is the coasters that you're making out of cork? The coasters are cork, yes. They are the fabric cork that we found at Sample Spray this year. No. Yes, I can answer that. Okay, so let's go ahead and share with you the amazing calendar, and we'll be starting to pick some winners here as well. And so let's take a look at how I'm going to get that calendar on the screen for you here. See if I can remember where we saved it. So our calendar, again, was voted on, I think, in mid-October. So we picked 13 winners, and then we were able to include 50 of our contributors to be able to share with you everything that was amazing that was created for it, because there's obviously so many amazing projects that that have been created from the in 2024 contribution. So this is the calendar for 2024. So we shared with you that Jenny Totterdale was our first place winner. She was viewer's choice as for the project of the year. So that was the Starry Nights, and she did the embroidery designs. And so these are all the 8-inch hooped embroidery designs, and then she did the reverse applique with them. and created this full quilt right here. Then all of our honorable mentions, you can see so many awesome projects in here, guys. And these are all ruler work projects for the most part, because we really hadn't done much with embroidery until this, until now. And so this is, includes some of those gorgeous dream panel projects that were part of Donna McCauley's classes this last year. Really fun pillow projects, just so much awesome, inspiration and projects that our community created and quilted with WESTALEE rulers. So this is our third place winner was Carmen Huggins. She's actually out of Canada, and she did some really cool ruler work designs using the Starry Night series to finish her panel project. So there's some ruler work quilting in here. You have to see it a little bit closer up probably to appreciate the ruler work quilting. Let's see if I can get you closer. And you can see some of that ruler work quilting right here. Here are some of the ruler designs that she used to be able to quilt this project up. And isn't that a fun panel project though? She used a lot of our WESTALEE design rulers to finish that. All right, so that is page 2. So in the calendar, what you're going to see, we did include December because we figured we're going to get this out to a lot of people early. And so again, let us know if this is something that you want to win. I'm going to be picking a winner for the calendar here shortly. We've got our 2024 calendar right here. So this is showing what we're giving away. So every single month at our store locations that are participating, we're giving away one of our items. So we've got our Starry Nights calendar is going to be our first giveaway for 2024. So you'll find the participating store locations right there on the QR code. We're going to continue to add more participating store locations for that, but this is where you're going to win the WESTALEE by Me calendar in 2024, January 24. Right now, I'm going to give away 5 of them for all of you that are here with me right now. So stay tuned for that. And then in January, we're sharing with you when our classes are. So our planned classes are going to be Facebook Lives every single Wednesday. We've got our Thursday classes. So the first Thursday of every month is ruler work for beginners. The second Thursday of every month, we're going to have a patchwork class. The third Thursday, we're going to have a ruler work class. And then the fourth Thursday, an Embroidelee class. So that's our class plan. Where to go to find those classes will be different as depending on which class type it is, but we'll share that with all of you on how to find those classes at participating resellers, whether it's online or in stores. This is our February project winner, which was Nan, and she did this really awesome project. Our giveaway is going to be our travel bag. So when you get this calendar, you're actually getting a ton of opportunity because you're learning about when the education is, how to get there, and then of course how to win something. So so we're going to have a lot of opportunity to win. And so now I'm just going to kind of scroll through. You can see all the inspiration and the giveaways that we're going to be doing every single month. But this is this amazing project that's actually our family sampler quilt that's using the patchwork tools in the WESTALEE line to create. And Joyce Runyon created that mystery quilt, and we had to throw that in as an honorable mention because that is such a task, Joyce, and you did an amazing job creating that quilt. That's part of the Leonie West Misty Sampler Quilt. It's a university course using, of course, the patchwork tools in the line. And then this was a Flowers and Dragonflies project that was inspired by Janet Collins. And there's our April calendar, and we've got amazing designs inspired by Angie Atwood's jewel quilt and her clematis cushions. So we've got one of our Janie Davy actually placed both 10th and for those projects. We're giving away our USB and embroidery collection, our small embroidery collection in the month of May. and so on. So this is the calendar you're going to win. Let me go ahead and start picking a winner. I'll give you some eye candy to look at. Ooh, look at that, guys. That's the Dream Panel quilt. That is by the Dream Panel is the Hoffman panel, and then Donna McCauley was doing classes. She's actually doing Zoom classes this last year where you could actually learn how to ruler quilt that. And those Zoom classes were very popular. So popular that Donna is actually bringing them back again this next year. So she's going to have 3 different class offerings this next year for those. So right now we've got 41 people entered into our drawing. I'm going to get you guys a little bit more time to keep doing that. I'm going to review these a little bit longer. So go ahead and keep commenting on the projects you're seeing, whether you want to win a calendar or not, and then we will continue on here. This is Linda Martindale won that quilt as her inspiration for our calendar. And that was a beautiful job, Linda, using the Dream Panel with So Steady, Westerly, and DM Quilting Rulers. We've got this awesome project, Fish Go with Template. This is Jane Tutton, and she used a bunch of our Circles on Quilt Spinifex rulers and others to create that. And then Joyce Ron did Donnell's stained glass window project, and that's using I believe she was using our Coral Fern template for that. So kind of a fun inspirational project. This is another one of my favorites. This is the Spinius door hanging using Spinifex design, Stepping Out series, just a whole bunch of Westerly design templates right there. So of course this is a gorgeous template quilting project. And okay, so now that we've got a chance, we've got 45 entered into our drawing. We're going to pick 5 of you to win. 5 of you, 5 of you. So right now we're picking our winners, and this is our winners for our calendar, guys. So our first winner is going to be Judy Goebel. Judy, you are a winner. I'm going to note you down here as a winner of our calendar. So Judy, all the winners, make sure to contact us via email to share your address. Okay, so we've got our first winner there. So let's go ahead and pick another winner. And that's going to be, all right, what do we got? Judy. It's a Judy win. We've got another Judy winning right now. Judy Mistletoe. That's our next winner. All right, let's see if it's another Judy that's winning again. Because we're picking 5 winners right now, guys. Okay, so our next winner is going to be, let's see here. We have, let's see, Jean. It's not a Judy, but it's a J, guys. It's Jean W. I don't know what's going on with all the J's right now, but let's see. We've got 2 more winners to go. Obviously, they're going to have to be J names. Because how could it not be a J name at this point? So if you're a J name, you're going to be a lucky one here. And our 4th winner today is going to be, let's see if we can break this. Judy, nope. Judy, you can't win again. This seems weird. I don't know how this system keeps picking J names. Let's see. We're gonna make it start over here so we can get something other than a J name. So we're gonna pick a couple more winners, but I'm gonna keep going through the rest of the calendar first. So this is an awesome project that Linda Martindale did. Obviously really fitting for this time of year. We've got it in our November slot for the calendar series. And this is inspired by both our artisan curves templates as well as our mini multi-arc and back-to-back rulers and so on. So And then we've got our gorgeous um, template for fall or winter, and this is by Joyce Ron, and she did this awesome snowflake design. So those are our calendar inspirations. I'm going to share with you what's on the back here in a minute. I did pick another winner, guys, and it's Sue Long. Sue, you are another winner. We got off of the J names because there's only so many J's out there. And so, Sue, you are the lucky winner of a calendar as well. Remember, we are going to be picking 3 winners here in a little while to win the embroidery collection. So stay with us to be able to, or come back in if you can't stay with us the whole time, to be able to be entered into that winning drawing. And Teresa Huber. All right, so we now officially have the winners of our calendars. Don't forget that you're going to get another calendar when you purchase the Embroidery collections. So if you want to give away your free gift to someone else, you can do that. That's a great stocking stuffer for maybe someone in your quilt guild or a family member that loves quilting as much as you do. So where are we at, Deb? You've been working on your project, so tell us how's that going?
Oh, it's completely done, and I took it out of the hoop. Took the stabilizer off, and I even got all the tape off of it. So
Ooh, I love it.
I did this one just in one color because so I wouldn't have to change the color and accidentally knock my table. But it
Okay.
stitches out very quick. It's just 2 pieces of 4 1/4 inch cork, a
Okay.
4-inch square, and then to place it with a slightly smaller than 4-inch square. Block 1, a small block, corner block. That's it, from block 1, and any letter from the font. And it stitches out, and this one took 7 minutes because the M is pretty large.
Because the M's large. All right.
Because the M is large, but you can have
So
an entire.
show us your cork. People want to see what the cork looks like. All right. And so you basically just had like, is it a sheet of cork then?
It is, yes. It's the kind
Okay.
of cork that you can get that you can sew on.
Mm-hmm.
I just pre-cut it into 4 1/4 inch squares so that I could stitch it, and then I will trim it back a little bit to get it down to 4 inches when I'm done.
And
Because
so this one you ended up doing you ended up adding an embroidery design around the M, and that was where you added. How did you do that? So if you show us the machine itself,
so
there it is.
they both have it on there. The red is just harder to see than the green.
Okay, I love it. So and that when you did that, you actually went into your machine and picked the certain type of design. Is that how you did it?
Mm-hmm.
So
So
you went in and you picked your font, and then you added one of the embroidery designs to that font. Did you
I
have to
did.
scale down the font size at all?
Nope, it worked just perfectly.
So
So
how big is the font lettering then? What is the size of the letters?
the letters are about 2 inches tall, and then their width
Okay.
varies depending on the letter.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
But
So
it's
that does
very,
stick out really well.
yep. So really, I just went and added to it. Sorry, I have a million things on my USB stick because that's just the way I roll. So there's the small star collection, the small
Okay.
star corner from block 1.
Yeah.
Added that. It comes straight into the middle of my hoop. Hit the add button again. Went and found there's the Y at the very end. Add your letter in. It also goes straight into the middle. So then what I did do is I did make a couple of squares. I have squares, and I just loaded them into my embroidery machine ahead of time. And that's all it
Oh,
is. It's
got it.
ready to go. So
Okay.
it's very, very
Very
quick and easy
cool.
to put this together.
And look how quick. Someone mentioned that that could be awesome garland, which I agree. That would be really, really neat to do as
I
garland.
was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it would make an awesome garland, but I didn't have any little bitty clothespins to show it off on.
Okay.
Yeah, but put buttonholes in or eyelets in the top and string it on some ribbon. It'd be really nice.
Yeah, that's so fun. Okay, so this is this is so great. So now what we've done is said what did she say board? So what when you said board, what did you mean by that? What did she say board? Was it when you were combining those designs, you put it on your
Well, the I took the designs from the Starry Nights collection because I
Mhm.
have them on my computer, and I put them onto a USB stick. And then I took a
Okay.
square that I had as an embroidery design from someplace else and added that in too. So the first thing that I stitched out was a square, and that square told me where to put down the cork. So I put the cork down, taped down the corners, stitched out the stitched out um, the stars, and then the M, and then I put the back piece of cork on and stitched the outline right here.
Okay.
We can give it what I
Very
can write up
cool.
instructions, do a quick little video on how to do it for everybody.
Yeah, that could be a really fun one that we could you could kick off right away before we start our main
Mm-hmm.
classes this January, that you could do some fun stuff just for the holidays right now. Okay, so Jenny Totterdale said that she uses a free software called Embroidery Toolshed to merge her files. So that could be something else if you don't have it built in to your machine that you could potentially
Yep.
use.
Yes, you can use something like that. Most embroidery machines have the ability to load one more than one design at a time, but if yours doesn't,
Yeah,
then that's a good one to use.
yeah, very cool. Okay, so someone asked a question. They said, if you already have the embroidery designs from the Starry Night series because you were a starlet, is there anything new in there? And you should know that if you're already a starlet, we anything that we've added to the embroidery collection, you're getting as well. So you don't have to buy the Starry Nights collection again. It's already part of your collection. Okay, so that's a super fun project that we were able to have Deb go ahead and share with all of us. We do have one more project that we're going to be sharing today before we jump over to our picking our winners for the embroidery collections. But just as a reminder, you have the opportunity to go ahead and visit or sign up through any of our club locations. So don't forget, we have some amazing club locations that are out there that you can sign up for the club series. And then also, if you don't see one near you, maybe there's not a club location near you right now, don't fret. We are still actively signing up our club locations. This is obviously brand new for our for So City Westerly. So there's lots of stores that are excited. They just haven't had a chance to get signed up yet. Once they sign up, we're going to go ahead and have you join any of the club education directly through the stores that are near you. So there are stores that are obviously going to continue to get loaded, and we'll get you signed up to join through them as well. Thank you. Yes, we are so excited about being able to share all of this amazing inspiration and education with all of you. So, we have one more project that we're going to be sharing with you. This is by Melissa, and she has done just a really fun fall project. And so, she's going to be showing you not only how to assemble this project that we show you on the screen right here, but then how she embroidered quilted it as well. So, just going to use some of the font collection to put some fun embellishments on this, and then use the embroidery to finish this quilted project. So this is just a fun little wall hanging that we're going to be sharing with you as part of our live today. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more fun giveaways. If you have to leave, come back, or you can watch later. We'll be viewing this for the next 48 hours, so you can keep watching and learning with us that way as well. And so let me go ahead and get that awesome class going for all of you right now. And then we'll look forward to having you join us for the live giveaways here at the end. Well, actually, I'm going to do something really quick here. I'm going to present this to you one other way because This will be an easier way for you to be able to watch it. And so bear with me while I get this going for you. And this is again a fun fall table runner project by Melissa using our font collection and just some of our WESTALEE design tools to create this project.
Hello, today we're going to do a fun little project that there really isn't a set pattern for it. It's just something I kind of put together based on ideas from other patterns that I've seen. It actually all started with this little pieced tree pattern, which I just thought was a great fun little way to do a evergreen tree, which could be used in a number of different projects and different seasons as well. You could change out the fabric and have it be a spring or summer or a winter look to it, and I had a little bit of fun with it. I'm not a great piecer, but it was fun to try it out, and that made me think of another project that I could do. I really like doing little table toppers, and we have just kicked off our Embroidelee program, which is a lot of our WESTALEE design templates. We've taken the designs that those make and we've turned them into embroidery designs. So I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of ruler work and embroidery into this small little, I think is going to end up as a little table topper. So I started out with just a 14-inch block. So I have my backing there is just and I used all fall colors. This is going to be a 14-inch. I've got some batting. I've got my main front fabric. And this was just a little pack I got at Joann's. And then one of our local quilt stores had a little cute fall fabric pack that they'd put together. And so that's what these little, I think they're little acorns came from. So again, this is a 14 by 14. I cut this out as an 8 by 8, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. And then I had this little strip down here, which I'm going to use some of our new Embroidery font from our Starry Nights collection on and do a little verbiage down here. And then I've also got a little piece of an 8 by 8 back here because I'm going to do a little bit of Embroidelee to make a tree. But instead of doing a piece tree, I'm actually going to use something from our template line. This is the London collection, our spline template set. And as I was looking at the other tree, I thought, oh, I think these could make tree leaves too. So I'm going to try to stitch out some little tree branches here and then come back and cut it out. So we'll do a little Embroidelee and see how that looks. So let's get started. So I've just moved my entire block and put it on my Sew Steady table here. And what I'm going to try to do is find the center of this first 8-inch by 8-inch acorn block because I'm going to do a little circle sewing on it. So I'm going to use my crosshair square and line it up and figure out where my center is on that. And I'm just using a friction free liner erasable pen. I like it because it irons right off. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this up and I'll be back. So there we go. I've got my little center. I just need one center because I'm going to use our circle sewing tool. And that is where we're going to put our little pin so that we can do our circle sewing. I'm going to get that set up. So I got the sticky back off our tool there and put it where I think it's going to work out great. So basically I'm going to just test, go in a circle, and I want to make sure I'm staying on this little 8-inch block, acorn block, because that's what I'm going to cut a circle out of. So I'm just going to kind of manually run it around and make sure it does stay exactly where I want it. And I think it is. So I'm just going to do a basic stitch first and get it placed down, and then I'll cut it out, and then we'll do a decorative stitch on it. All right, so my initial stitch here is done, and I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I'm going to leave it in the same spot there because I'm going to come back and do a decorative stitch, but we're going to cut this out. One thing I really like about the circle sewing tool is I was always kind of scared to use my decorative stitches I felt like every time I tried them, like the stitches would get bunchy, or they never looked like they looked on the actual machine. So this is kind of nice when you're doing a circle sewing and using decorative stitches, because I feel like it almost acts like a stitch regulator when it's doing the circle with the stitches, and they come out really good. I feel like they come out really nice. So I went ahead and ironed this down. You know, it had the template fuse underneath, and that just helps it kind of give it a nice smooth surface. I'm gonna finish kind of ironing out the rest of my block here just to get it nice and smooth. But the decorative stitches, they turned out all right. I can live with that. So next what I'm gonna do is I actually put some fusible web under this as well. Again, that's the So Steady Template Fuse. It works really good. And I'm going to center this on here, and I'm going to press this down so that it stops falling everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and just do that now. And what I thought I would do is I'm going to do some decorative stitches around it as well. And then later when I get to the embroidery part of this project, I'm going to come in and do embroidery along here. I think I might do something that says maybe family or welcome. I'm not really sure yet. I will figure that out when we get to embroidery. So I'm going to go ahead and get this down, and I'm going to do some decorative stitches around the outside of this as well. So I changed out my thread again, and I'm going to do green this time. And I'm using this decorative stitch, and we're going to see how that's going to turn out. I'm going to use it to do the decorative stitch around this. Okay, so I have this decorative stitch in here. I think I like it. I'm not sure. I've never used it before, but sometimes you don't really know if you're going to like something until you use it, and I don't dislike it. It's just, I don't know. It'll work. I kind of like it. We'll see how it works with everything else when it's all done. All right, we're back. So I have changed out my foot, and I have my WESTALEE ruler foot on now. So we're going to do a little bit of ruler work. Again, this is where Embroidelee meets ruler work, or ruler work meets Embroidelee. So we're going to try to combine a little bit of both embroidery and ruler work. So with the ruler work, my main idea was to do a tree. So this was the peace tree that I showed you earlier that I got some inspiration from when I put this together. And I was looking at our WESTALEE design templates, and I thought our flying triangles kind of looked like those same shape of the tree branches. So this is from the London collection. It's our flying triangle template set. I've actually never used it, so this is a first for me. And I don't know that this is exactly how it's intended to be used, but I suppose you can kind of see a shape of it there, so you could use it that way. So we'll see how well this turns out. What I'm going to do is I marked a line here so I know where my peekaboo fabric is going to be. So this is going to be where I'm going to cut out, I'm going to stitch the shape of the branches, and then I'll cut it out and reveal that fabric below. So that's my goal. And so I just marked where that fabric starts so that I don't put a branch where it shouldn't belong. I suppose I could put it all over on the back, but I didn't want to waste it because it was such pretty fabric, so I'm just going to use it where I need it. And then I'm going to do some practice first with my stitching line disc and my pen, and I'm going to actually put it on my fabric because I can iron it off as many times as I want if I don't like it. So I'm going to do a little practice there and see if I can get it how I want these tree branches to look. Okay, so here is my tree stitched out. I did use the different sizes and tried to keep it straight. We'll see how we did. So I'm going to cut it out and see if I actually like it. All right, I have it cut out. I think I like it. It's kind of fun. This fabric has little pine cones and stuff on it, and leaves. So I thought that'd be kind of a fun fabric for the tree. So then I was going to make my little tree base down here, and I have some of this other fabric that looks kind of like wood, or I think it's supposed to look like wood. So I thought what I might do to get my tree trunk, I think this is a little wide, so I might cut it down. But I was looking at the shape of the key gate on the largest, and I thought that shape right there kind of looked like a little tree trunk. So I think I'm going to mimic that. I'm just going to put this over it and pull this out and trace it on there and see about cutting out a little tree trunk. Obviously not with the little two little things there, but kind of look like a tree trunk to me anyways. I'll see how that looks. So that actually worked out really good. Cut out this little tree trunk. And then I just trimmed it to the size I kind of want it. So I think I'm going to put it obviously right in the middle there. And I did put some fusible in the back of that too, since it's such a small piece. I'm going to trim up the edges that got a little frayed, and then I'm going to iron that down, and then I'll do a little stitch around that as well. All right, there we go. I have it ironed down. I think it looks pretty good. I'll add a couple stitches on that as well. And then we'll move on to the next part.
Okay, so we have one more part to go on this fun little project, and that's where she's going to do all the fun stuff like adding the embroidery. But I do love seeing how she's taken a WESTALEE design template, like our flying triangles, and used it to create trees. I mean, what a fun idea! So I'll post a link to that as well here in a minute. As far as the part two, I did want to share with you that I don't know if you're aware, we had this amazing giveaway going over the last week, actually over the last several weeks, and we were giving away our holiday bling table package, and that again is kind of our holiday bling table package is where we are offering our Society table in a Versa size table, it's 13.5 by 16, and we're giving you the opportunity to purchase that in the form of a color of choice. So this is our holiday bling table package. We had the winner picked actually just now for this package. We had over 3,000 entries into this drawing. And so I'm going to be announcing the winner live right now for all of you, and we're going to be emailing the winner as well. But we have officially picked the winner of our holiday bling table package. So let me tell you who that lucky winner is. Again, we just picked them on our in our system here. So the winner of the holiday bling table package is Anita Tosser. So Anita Tosser, you are the lucky winner of the holiday bling table package. That's $150 or it's $199 value. You could get it on sale right now at the $149. It comes with the bag. You got the 13.5 by 16 size table, any color you choose, and the bling necklace and tools. So that is our holiday bling table package. Obviously, it comes in lots of colors. You can get it with an extension. You can get it with some other goodies as well, but it comes in electric pink, blue, orange, purple, and red. Purple has been our favorite color for that, but you know, if you guys choose it, that's something that you have to have. I'll post a link to that as well. We have officially picked our winner. Anita Tosser is the winner of the Holiday Bling Table Package. So congratulations, Anita. This is the package that all of you are going to want to get. This is kind of a exclusive one-time offer for the Bling package. This will be expiring in December. So if this is your time to get that beautiful, colorful table of choice, it does come in that Versa size 13.5 by 16, and then you can add an extension to it, making the overall table 16 by 27 in size. So kind of cool. All right, so we're going to do one more. We're going to do the final section of this project, the final section of the project where we're taking this really fun fall project by Melissa. She's going to be doing some quilting and embellishing on it.
Just added some decorative stitching with some brown thread to my little tree trunk. I have this now on my embroidery hoop on my machine, and I've got the design pulled up. I'm going to do the word welcome, and that is the Starry Nights font that I'm using to do that in. I've got it orientated the right way. My overall dimensions of it are down there, so that helped me decide where I wanted to start it on this, so if I did my math correctly. And I'm just gonna say right now, I probably didn't. So if it does not come out centered perfectly, well, we'll add a star or something to the end or do something funny. But anyways, I think I've got it positioned correctly based on where it's showing me it's going to start there and how long the letters are and how tall they are. So hopefully this all works out and my math wasn't too far off. Well, we've started it and it's sort of lined up where I wanted it to line up. And so far it looks good though. We'll see how it goes as we get closer to finishing it. So far I'm liking it. So here we are. It is all done. Welcome. I like it. Kept it all pretty even as far as top to bottom. So I think I got that right. That's probably a little off from here to here. I measured it, this space and this space. There's a little more over here. But that's okay because I can add just like a little star here from the Starry Nights embroidery collection too, or a little half moon or something like that. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go ahead and do our embroidery design that we're going to have in the middle here. I haven't decided what thread color I'm going to use. I thought because the design is from our Starry Nights, so it's stars and moons, I might use like a gold fabric so it looks like shooting stars, but then I really want it to pop out, so maybe I'll use a different color. Not quite sure yet. And then over here we're going to add a little corner design that has some stars to it and then a shooting star, and I might do a couple shooting stars too. We'll see how they stitch out. So let's go get started. So we are done with the circle block design from the Starry Nights. So this is the design I chose. It just barely fit in my circle. So it's kind of coming out a little bit there and there, but that's okay. I kind of think it lends to the design, I suppose, because I'm going to have some shooting stars around here too. And then I just added this neat little star corner block here that I have kind of shooting off as well at the bottom of my welcome. And anyways, that is what it looks like. It's stitched out really nice. I used a thread color that would kind of complement the background and still stand out, but then, you know, you can still see the little acorns too for the fall. So I'm going to do little shooting stars over here and a little corner design, and we're almost done. We are back, so we are all done with embroidery. So we've got the welcome and the Starry Night fonts with a little Starry Night shooting thing here. And then I did one of the borders I thought might look nice to fill in the space here. And then I did just a couple little shooting stars up here, the embroidery, and then of course the middle block of all the embroidery as well. Now what I'm going to do is I do have some, not all, but I do have some of the Starry Nights templates. Got my ruler foot back on, and I'm going to do a little moon right here with the Starry Night templates. So this is the Starry Nights Eclipse 2, and I'm just going to get it positioned how I want it. No, I think I definitely want it going like that. And we'll stitch out that moon. And there's my moon. Okay, so I decided not to bind it because I'm not a good binder and it takes a long time. So I ended up putting a little hanging ribbon on it, and I did the little inside out trick here. So now I'm going to close up the back, and that way you can see those are all hidden in there nicely. And I have some steam-a-seam too that I'm going to put right in here, and I'll steam that closed and iron it, and it will be all done.
So awesome. So I'm so excited to be able to share this.
All
Oh, there it is.
done. I put a little bit of bling on it too because I figure Starry Nights gonna be hanging on the front door. I should have a little bling action going on so you get the little starlight sparkle. There
There we go. Starry Nights seasonal fall project.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that class with us. Really, really fun way to obviously just do some really cool things with the embroidery collection, create something that's going to be fun for fall. You got a couple of really cool inspiration ideas already um, from both. Um, from both Melissa now and Deb. I love the simple cork. Um, could be used as a wreath or just a mug rug, if you will. But those are really fun little projects that you could easily do for the holidays. So Deb, I was going to go ahead and just remind everybody about the amazing locations. If you're on live right now, don't forget to tell us, like we said, tell us what you're most excited about. We'll be picking a winner for our Starry Nights collection first. And then we'll be picking a winner for the sampler set collection and then finally our motif collection. So we've got winners. We've got lots of winner opportunities still. Now, don't forget if you purchase the Embroidery collections today, we will honor the calendar for you. So you'll get the calendar as well, so you'll know when all your classes are going to be. So, what did you think? That was kind of a fun little project, right, Deb?
I loved that project. It was
Yeah.
very inspired. Every part of it she did, I was like, oh, I could use that. So,
Yeah, exactly. You can take these shapes and do all kinds of cool things with them.
I loved putting the
Um,
banner with the text in it. I loved everything about it.
yeah. Okay, so just as a reminder, what's going to happen is when you purchase any of our Embroidery collections, you're going to be officially in the club. And when you join the club, you're going to have the opportunity to purchase future collections or these collections directly from any of our club locations. So this is obviously just a start. We're going to continue to sign up our dealers to be club members. But so far, we've got dealers across the United States that are already signing up for that. We do have a couple of online dealers already. So what you're going to get from the club locations, you're going to be able to go in and get a free embroidery design once a month. You're also going to get the free exclusive education that we're offering through our club location. So that's going to include the education that Deb's created. So the table topper class, the placemat class, the fun Princess Sophie project, the multi-hooping design class, and tote bag, and so on. So you're going to get all of those amazing classes with it. So if you haven't already, check out the club locations. If you want to contact your store near you and say, "Hey, you should sign up for this club," please do, because these stores are super busy, and as much as we try to give them a heads up and get them going, it's just one of those things that when you're busy, busy, busy running around, it's hard to keep up with everything. So we understand that, and we would love it if you were to give your local quilt shop a heads up that they need to get in the club, right, Deb?
Absolutely.
So definitely check out the club locations, take advantage of purchasing directly from them, be able to be part of the education and get those free monthly designs from them as well. So what's coming up? We've got some really fun, we've got a fun feather collection that we're already working on for all of you. We have got our if any of you enjoyed the Continuum quilt, which was one of our quilt projects by Leonie West, we've got a whole embroidery collection coming from the Continuum quilt. We've got our Tacoma embroidery collection coming. We've got Circles embroidery collection coming. So we've got so much coming. I'm really, really excited about the possibilities and can't wait to share it all because if you are familiar with the WESTALEE Design quilting template line, then you know it's vast and huge. And we've got so many projects that we've created with amazing educators like Deb. And I just can't wait to share all of the amazing inspiration with you and be able to share with you how to combine ruler work and embroidery and really take advantage of these amazing designs in so many new ways. So, all right, so it's time to pick a winner, right?
Right. Pick
Okay.
somebody. It doesn't start with a J, maybe.
A winner that doesn't start with a J. That was really strange. I was a little shocked that we had so many J names coming on. I felt like, computers do weird things, and I felt like I had to actually close out of my computer that page and be able to get like a new page going to be able to pick it. Okay, so we're starting with our Starry Nights collection, guys. This was the 650 embroidery designs, including the font collection and that Starry Nights collection. So this is on sale right now at 50% off as our Black Friday Get Launched sale. So 149.50 is that Starry Nights collection. You get the lookbook, you get the USB. If you want to get it in both the long arm font and the option for the domestic, give us a call and we'll see what we can do for you. And we'll have the long arm font option available soon on our website. But in the meantime, you can give us a call at 1-800-837-3261. I'll put our number up here in a bit. But this is the 650 designs. So this is the one that we're going to be giving away right now. So we'll highlight it. We'll show it to you on the screen so you can see it. All right. This is the Starry Nights. All right, and again, 650 designs in that collection available in all the styles. And the winner is, we've got 49 entries to win this amazing collection. We'll be sending you the lookbook as well as the amazing USB. So for less one. Sorry, Mike, we're not going to let you win this. We'll talk to you about how we can support you in another giveaway. And so we're going to pick another winner because as much as I love Mike, I don't think he would want he wouldn't want to win. He'd want to give it to one of you. And Mike is one of our awesome, Soferless is one of our awesome online resellers. Oh, how is So Steady the winner? This is funny. You guys need to start commenting more. So Steady and So for Less aren't the winners. Okay. Apparently, they don't think it's a good idea that we give this away because they keep picking us. We're giving it away though. You can't stop us. All right. So the lucky winner is going to be not again. All right. We're starting over, guys. We're gonna do what we did last time and start over because it is not liking this. So we're picking a new tab and we're going to start over and pick our giveaway. All right. That is just random. I can't believe it did that, Deb. That many times
I've
in a
seen
row.
some of the weirdest things, but I've never seen So Steady or a company come up twice in 3 turns. That was totally random.
I mean, the only other way that we can avoid this if it keeps happening is you guys will have to all go in and type in like star or something. And then Sue Long is the winner. So hopefully Sue Long is here and she won the Starry Nights. Sue, you are the lucky winner of the embroidery collection for our Starry Night series. Congratulations. We got a winner finally. All right. Sue is not a winner. Sue Long, I don't believe is a business. So congratulations, Sue. All right. So we're going to pick another winner here. And this is going to be for the sampler set. I'm still curious. I actually really want you guys to tell me which collection is your favorite. I mean, one of them is really, really big, but the other one is our sampler set, which is like this collection that is obviously based on our starter templates. And we've seen a lot of excitement about that collection. So which collection is your favorite? Tell us in the comments right now. Are you most excited about Starry Nights or are you most excited about the sampler set? I'm curious just to know which collection is your favorite. And you know what? You're still going to have the opportunity to win the sampler set, even if you say that the Starry Nights is your favorite. we won't hold it against you. Okay, so we've got more entries. By doing that, you're actually helping us in getting more entries into this as well. So that's good. All right, so let's see how many of you are now in the drawing now that you're telling us. Oh, we've got someone that wants to win the feathers. Tammy, you're just getting ahead of us. We don't have the feathers yet.
Not
Stay
yet.
tuned for that. Stay tuned for that launch, though. That's coming. That's coming. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pick our winner for our sampler set collection. Are you guys ready for that? Let's see here. Okay. So let's hope it's not So Steady or So For Less or any other store or an existing winner. Debbie Poole. Yay, we've got a new winner. So Sue Long won the collection, the Starry Nights collection. Debbie Poole has won the sampler set collection. Good job, both of you. All right, so now we've got one more collection to give away. While it may not be as exciting, it is our fun motifs, and you saw a ton of fun inspiration to do with those motifs. I'm going to open up that one again and share with you again what that's going to look like. But that is our motif collection. So the motif designs again are going to be, let's see here, click here to learn more. I'm taking you to those product page where we get to see those designs. So this is our mini embroidery collection. So you're getting 6 mini embroidery designs in this collection. And this is the motif collection. So we're going to pick a winner for the motif collection right now. And um, so we go ahead and share with us your excitement on that. Let's see here. All right, I've got to do something. Now I can see you. All right. So our motif collection is those 10 designs, and we've got 49 entries into winning the motif collection. And the lucky winner of the motif collection is going to be Janet Sasser. And I believe those are all new winners, guys. So Janet did not win earlier. We did have other Jays win earlier, but not Janet. So congratulations to all of our winners today. We actually had 8 winners in all today. We had Janet Sasser, we had Sue Long win the Starry Nights, Debbie Poole win the sampler set collection, and then we had our 5 winners of the calendars. So here's how you can all be winners. Are you guys ready for this? You can all be winners today. If you decide that you want to go ahead and just get one of those collections, I'm going to throw in our So Steady WESTALEE by Me calendar for 2024 into that for you. So you're not only are we going to mail you out the embroidery collection on a USB stick with the full lookbook, but you're also going to get the 2024 calendar with it. So it's this gorgeous calendar. It comes spiral bound. It's got a hole in it so you can hang it on your wall, hang it in your sewing room, and get inspired for all of the education coming up and all of the giveaways. We've got tons of fun giveaways in there. So, thank you again so much for joining us today. It's been so fun to be able to share with you a project that we've been working on. I would say it's been for the last 6 months, but it's been longer than that because this embroidery stuff we've been working on for a really long time. We just knew we were sitting on such an awesome opportunity with all of these great designs. And it's our entire team has just worked tirelessly to bring this to you, and really having Deb come in and help us and bring to you something that really made a lot of sense. And she has really helped us pull it all together and create a package for you that we know that you're going to be excited about and it's going to work really well. So Deb, great job and all of you done in helping us bring this to everyone as well, and bring it in a way that's going to get them excited to be able to use it on their machines and all of the fun projects. So we got
And
lots of
Stacy, because it's been a lot of fun working with you and the rest of your team and the rest of the educators as we all brought something, a kind of a different point of view and made it even better than I think it was in the first place.
Yeah, well, thank you. We definitely love to have fun here. We love to inspire each other, and we got some really. We actually had one of our educator meetings this week, and we got some really fun ideas on things we can do with thread. So I'm kind of excited to incorporate some of the thread opportunities in 2024's classes, because I see thread playing a huge role, especially as we dive deeper into embroidery, in those designs and what they look like. So stay tuned. I see us doing some fun things with thread in 2024, especially with the embroidery and ruler work as well. So yes, I will post the locations again. Someone asked if we could do that. So let me go back. I'm going to show you all of the locations right now. Um, Again, these are our club locations. You can find that on the category page. So I keep posting the category page to all of you. These are our club locations. So um, these are the locations that are currently, but if you don't see your ideal, quilt shop, your favorite quilt shop here, please have them contact us and let us get you guys going with this club. Or better yet, you could let them know that you'd love to head up the club for them. I bet they would really be happy if you offered that, guys. But let them know our goal is to have at least one club in every state, but even better would be one club within a 50-mile radius of each other in every state. So we want to get you guys set up. We want to be able to offer this education across the world if possible. We've already got Canada represented. We're hoping that we can get some of our Australian friends involved, and of course over there in the UK and Europe. So so far this is what we're seeing. But here's our club locations. And this is where you're going to be able to go in and get your free embroidery design once a month, and well as take part in the education. So Deb has done an awesome job creating a new education. Stay tuned for more embroidery designs to come. We've got a whole lot more coming up. And I think that's all we got for now, guys. So looking forward to having you join us for more fun education. You get to rewatch this for the next 48 hours. So keep enjoying this amazing education that we brought to you today. And I hope that you get inspired and want to, enjoy Embroidelee. Again, this is where ruler work meets embroidery. Someone asked a question. I loved it when we were sharing this with everyone, and that we had this event coming up, and they commented, I wonder what how they make embroidery meet ruler work, or whatever that question was. I loved it though, because it was like, come join us and we're going to tell you how ruler work meets embroidery. Because I definitely feel like this is how it works. It's we're taking all of these amazing embroidery designs, which are so fun to be able to create, and we're able to bring them to you in a way that gives you the ability to go ahead and use them for embroidery now. So yeah, I think it's a really fun to be able to, combine them and show you how easy it can be to finish a project with embroidery. And then, of course, the next opportunity where you can just finish, a project, maybe of a embroidery project with rulers.
Mhm.
And so kind of taking those designs and giving you the inspiration to do one or the other, I think is really, really cool too. So any final words for everyone?
No, we are still discovering all the things that we can do with this, and I really look forward to seeing what everybody else can do with it too.
I agree completely. Yeah. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and sign off today. Again, we love that you were able to join us for our live. Thank you, all of you that joined us, and we'll look forward to sharing with you more inspiration and all of this amazing education. Don't forget to get signed up. Take advantage of our Black Friday specials. That's going through the 28th. We'll make sure to keep you informed about that as well. Thanks again, Deb. It's been
Okay.
fun.
Thanks,
Have a
Stacy.
wonderful day, everyone.
Oof.